Ooh, let's maybe the... Whoa. Do we like it blue? I could make it my colors. Yeah, that's good. Texture? I don't know. This is 1. This is the default. 2, 3. 3 is pretty cool. It's like just bigger numbers, because I think 1 is also numbers, but they're like smaller and crunchier. Oh, and it looks like these numbers are moving more. Alright. Cool. And it already is full screen. Alright, cool. Without a Dawn. I don't know what's in this game, but it said to trigger. It said that there were things. It said there were things. We'll find out. Disturbing things, spooky things. Sorry. I have to finish this apple. Okay. New game. Are you awake? Am I awake? Open your eyes. Oh, I can ignore? I guess I'll just ignore you. You're feeling restless. You've been tossing and turning in your bed for a while now. Sleep doesn't seem to be coming. You have a feeling that someone is watching you. Someone may be standing behind the window. There's probably no one there. How can you be so sure? You need to get up and check the window. It'll take but a moment. You'll be back in your bed in no time. I don't know. Sorry, there's... the neighborhood dogs, whenever there's like a siren, they all start howling. I think it's really cool. I don't know if you can hear it. They're all like giving a little serenade right now. Yeah, let's get up. Let's check it out. If we're stressed out, we should just look. Let's just see. Saving. Remember to breathe. That's important advice. Everybody remember to breathe. But don't get too caught up in listening to the sound of your breath. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Let it come naturally. Thank you for teaching me how to breathe. Trick yourself into thinking something else. You're safe. Can you see the movement through the cracks in the window blinds? Not really. Can you see the shadows shifting? There's something or someone out there. Should we open it? We should open it. If we think somebody's out there, let's just check. Let's just check. It's a tree! The tree branches swaying in the wind. You must feel relieved. It's very silent. You came here to find quiet, but you've come to miss the sounds of the city. The restless noises coming from the streets. Even those that are violent. Yet, they somehow brought you comfort compared to this maddening silence. Here, you thought you could unwind and rediscover yourself. Find what the hell is wrong with you. It's true that in silence you can hear yourself more clearly. Well, yeah, I guess I'll go back to bed. It was just a tree. Bedtime. Wait! Aren't you forgetting something? No? What? What am I forgetting? You must close the window blinds. You know how stressful it is when you leave them open. Okay. No. Do yourself a favor and close the window blinds. No. Do not drag this any further. No! I don't know. Fine. Telling me what to do. What the heck? Made it back to bed. You're safe. Nothing bad happened. You can fight it. You have the strength to overcome it. Overcome what? What am I dealing with? Do you think it's all in your head? No, I guess. I guess not. I guess no. I don't. You said there's something more. A different truth. You're tired. Yeah, and you keep me awake. It's I'm tired and you won't let me sleep. You're like yelling at me to close the window blinds, open the window blinds. I'd be in bed if it wasn't for you. It's your fault. It's your fault. I'm going to sleep. Time. Time's passing. What do you think? I feel like the question marks in the parentheses, I feel like parentheses are just so much friendlier. This is like... So, like, I don't know. This is a friendly, happy sort of question mark. And this is like a question mark. I'm like, I think question mark? And question mark is happening. Doesn't that make sense? You get that? I think question mark. The passage of time seems different here. The arms of the clock are going back and forth. You find it difficult to experience such irrationality. If there's sense to any of this, it's not visible. Next stream! I don't like this one. Let's do the next one. Next one, please. Oh, I don't know if this one's better. I'm the man in the gas mask, and I ask you this. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? 2. How many fingers am I holding up behind my back? Oh no, now you've complicated it. 8! 3. Well, it's gotta be 5? I failed! Should I play again? Is there, can I win? What is the, okay. I'm the man in the gas mask, and I ask you this. How many fingers am I holding up? How am I supposed to know? Is there, like... well, I'm gonna say 2. Oh, I don't know. I was hoping that maybe something was, like, changing in the image, but it looks exactly the same. I think I said 8 last time. So I'm gonna say 6. How many fingers am I holding up? What if I just pick all the ones that are on the top? Is that something? 3. 11. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the clock. Oh, is this something? Six. 3. Oh, I don't know. 1. 5. 6. 3. 1. 5, right? Or 5. Next stream. Okay. 1. 6. 3. 5. Yay! I solved your little dream puzzle, gas mask guy. This interaction represents the beginning of our connection. Acknowledge my existence. And what if I decide to stay? Let's just talk a little. You know, you're always trying to... You're with these puzzles. Why can't we just hang out? Why can't we just hang out? Why can't we just be friends, huh? Your dreams come to an end. It's time to wake up. Something. Okay, whatever. Gas mask guy doesn't want to hang out. Lame. Lame. Did you find the dream unsettling? Do you believe there was more to it? No, I was actually very fulfilled by the dream because I got to solve a puzzle. You couldn't connect with the dream, yet it made you feel something. Yeah, it made me feel like I solved a puzzle. He spoke with great concern. Do you think he tried to tell you something? There could be a pattern or meaning in his words. Put your head to work. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. Of course. 15. You keep seeing this number. 15. 15. 15. I'm not talking to you anymore, voice in my head. You seem anguished. It's hard for you to fall asleep. You need to check the window again. It'll help alleviate your stress. I don't want to. Can you get rid of the thought? It's difficult for you to resist the urge. You know you should try harder. You can start tomorrow. You can slip this one time. You're back in your bed in no time. Saving. Alright. Oh, what if I do nothing? Do you feel irritated? A bit. I don't like being told... I don't like being told to go check the window every time I wake up. Nothing. You can't see the trees anymore. Oh, wait, no, that actually is... How come I can't see the trees anymore? Could it be a dense fog hindering the view? You're probably right. What if I do nothing? Oh! Wait. Can you see movement in the distance? No, I can't. Shouldn't the fog hide? I think I can, but I don't know if I'm just tricking myself because everything's moving, you know? Shouldn't the fog hide a shape like that like it does? Yes. It should. You must find this perplexing. You don't know what you're looking at. It kind of looks like a... It kind of looks like a person, maybe? It appears as if a shadow is bleeding into the fog surrounding it. It's coming this way. It's slowly growing its presence. The shape is becoming increasingly distinct. It resembles a human. You cannot trust your eyes. You're alone here. There's no one here besides you. It's only you and your shadow. Do nothing. How long can you stand this dissonance? That's a person, that's a person, that's a person. Okay, we're closing it. Did it really happen? Let's open the blinds and check. If you reason, you'll realize there's unlikely anyone out there. You must be startled, though. Your heart is racing. Your breathing is shallow. Your legs are growing numb. The cold sweat is about to break as your skin turns pale. Do not let it go that far. Try to calm your breathing. Think of something entirely different. Think of the last movie you saw. Try to remember the lyrics of your favorite song. Good. You're starting to stabilize. You're slowly gaining back your strength. You feel shaken and want to return to your bed. It's the only place where you feel safe. But first, you must take another look. Yeah, we need to. What if there really is somebody out there? Oh, it's just the trees. The trees are back. You feel relieved seeing the trees again. You're sure it was only your imagination. It was nothing but a feverish dream. You should return to your bed. Okay. Saving. Hello. You made it back to your bed safely. You're tired and craving for sleep. The morning will come and everything will look brighter and more hopeful. You'll be fine once you get some rest. Time to close your eyes. Okay. I hope I get to see the gas mask guy in my dreams again. A lighthouse! Yeah, yeah, question marks, I think. The sound of the waves has a unique quality to it. Can you hear the unexplainable clarity in its character? Can you hear the waves whispering distant words? You don't believe their unnatural sound belongs to the sea. The energy passing through the water comes from somewhere unknown. Yet you find the waves calm and peaceful amidst the sad melody. You embrace this beautiful harmony. You're breathing slowly and deeply. Your body and mind are weightless and free from worry. It's rare to achieve such tranquility. You find it difficult to experience both extremes. Your darkness has overshadowed the light for too long. It wasn't always like this. It doesn't always need to be like this. I could just wake up. We don't have to change dreams. Let's just see. I'm curious. Oh no! The gas mask dream. Alright, I ask you this. Can you bear my silence? I don't even think... You're not being very silent, actually. It's a lot of noise in this dream. I guess it's difficult. It's difficult. I don't like it when it's really silent, really quiet. What is wrong in my silence? The wrong pattern? I don't know. I think it's a little bit eerie, that's all. I guess it's got the wrong pattern? What is wrong with the pattern of my silence? Oh, I wasn't counting. But this is the same, right? Yeah, this is the same answer. How many dots should my silence hold? 15. I understand. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. I've corrected. What do you want, gas mask guy? I want to show you the truth. I'll show you what lies behind the veil. I assumed the shape of a shadow, and I came to your cabin. I'll not let you exist in a lie. Okay. My silence is now also yours. Follow this newly found connection. Go to the birdhouse. You'll find something hidden under its detached roof. And if we stay? Gas mask guy never wants to hang out. Always like, do this, you know? Can't just chill. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Another strange dream. The man in a gas mask appeared to you again. Does that seem uncanny to you? I don't know. Yeah. You must be anxious and scared, but also intrigued. You don't know what to believe. You think he spoke convincingly, but it's hard for you to accept that a dream could hold any truth. You consider yourself logical, but don't want to rule anything out. You can sense things that you can't hear or see. This spiritual side of you may follow some secret logic, a logic that is yet to be discovered. You're tired of this recurring conflict in your head. Be that as it may, you can't stop thinking about what he said. Should you go outside and check the birdhouse? Yeah, let's check it out. It'll be fun. There's likely nothing hidden inside, but you must verify it to get it out of your head. And then maybe you can finally sleep. Is it like one night? Like, has any time passed, or is it still just the same day? It's going to rain soon. Normally you'd love some rain. The sound has a calming effect on you, but you don't want to get wet. You better get going before it starts raining. Okay, let's go. Oh. We're outside. There's the tree that I keep seeing. Should have worn a coat. This bitter autumn wind is chilling to the bone. Yet you find it refreshing. There's something purifying, and healing about the wind. Perhaps the physical sensation on your skin tricks your mind into focusing solely on it. The wind makes you feel more connected with this world. But then again, what the hell are you doing here? It's the middle of the night. You're standing outside, catching a cold because you had a dream. Would a sane person act like this? You don't think it matters, do you? No one is sane. You don't care whether you're of sound mind or not. All you want is to feel better. You want to wake up feeling calm and content. And you need to find a way to prevent yourself from falling into negative thoughts. It's going to rain soon. You need to get to the birdhouse. Yeah, let's go. There it is. You're by the birdhouse. Do you still want to do this? Why, it's so easy to check the birdhouse. Let's do it. Let's go. Not sure you have a choice. You feel like your hands are tied. Can you see the spot where the ground looks different? No. No, I cannot. The ground is bare of leaves and branches. Someone's been here recently. As you realize this, can you feel your heart beating irregularly? Can you feel the sense of dread creeping in? This fear creates a gap in your psyche that you can't control. It's overpowering your thoughts and even memories, recoloring and forging them formless. But you must not give in. Try not to lose yourself in your thoughts, not when they're at their darkest. Not when they're... Did I say that right? Did I read that wrong? You can feel it coming again. Your breath is turning shallow. Allow your lungs to breathe without you intervening. You must think of something else. Can you remember the color of your friend's eyes? Can you remember their birthday? Good. You feel a sense of relief washing over you. You're safe. You're ready to search the birdhouse. What do you expect to find? Maybe some feathers. Maybe some feathers? A bird nest? Yeah, could be anything. You want to believe there's something in the birdhouse. Wouldn't you find it terrifying? Would it turn your dream into something more? There's only one way to find out. An egg! Oh man, I hope so. Let's remove the roof. What is it? You cannot believe it. You've discovered a box hidden in the birdhouse. You must be terrified. I'm not terrified, I'm intrigued. I'm curious. What is in the box? You don't understand what this means. Could the man in the gas mask assume a physical form? You're trying to wrangle this deeply unsettling question, but you struggle to find an explanation. It is a penguin on my shirt. You're right. Do you believe it was he who hid the box? I don't know. No? Do I think that the gas mask man is real? Not yet. You believe there's a logical explanation, but you need time to understand what's happened. You find it all so very confusing. Be that as it may, someone placed the box here recently. Can you feel your sense of security fading away? You might not be alone here after all. This frightening thought is starting to grow in you. You must be wondering what's inside the box. You should get back inside. Yeah, let's get back inside. You're standing at the front of the cabin. Why would you stop here? I guess I'm stopping here because the front door is ajar. Did I not leave it open? Maybe I just left it open. You can't remember if you closed the front door. You left so hurriedly that you didn't even remember to take your coat. You're distracted and not thinking straight. Yeah, I probably left the door open. It would make sense if you also forgot to close the front door. Yet, there have been numerous strange occurrences. You don't know what to believe anymore. It all feels so confusing and empty to you. Don't let that numbness devour joy from the things that you love. You didn't stop caring. There's something constantly out of sync, like two cogs that never align at the right time. You came here to heal. What did you wish to find? I guess... yeah, more things to live for? You want to find something new, or to revive something old? You understand what you need. It's only a matter of how. You should get inside and see what the box holds. Oh, we can go inside. I think that it's okay. I think we probably left the door open. Like, if I had to... I think it was us. There's two penguins, actually? Correction? Two penguins? Two penguins? You made it back safely? You're so fixated on the box that everything else around you disappears. The way you hold the box effortlessly indicates that it's light. You're trying to deduce its contents based on its weight. Your thoughts are racing. Violent images are surfacing in your mind. There could be something horrible in the box. There could be something horrible in the box. That's true. Why would you think of the darkest things first? Is it easier for you to dwell on such thoughts? Be that as it may, you should open the box. I think I'm scared. Anyone would hesitate in your situation. But you know you can't let this slide. You found something at the location indicated by your dream. You're trying to comprehend it, but you can't come to a logical conclusion with the information that you have. You need to open the box and see what you can learn. Sounds good to me. Let's open the box. What's in it? What's in it? What's in the box? A phone. That's a phone? Juice. Oh, hydrate. That doesn't look like a phone. That looks like a Nintendo DS. I found a Nintendo DS inside of the box. Does it have any games on it? Ugh. Alright. Juice. Upon closer examination, you notice something unsettling. No games. No games on the phone. No games on my phone. That's terrible. I guess it must be. It must be my phone. You must be stupefied. The last thing you expected to find was your phone. You must be aware of how unusual this is. How did your phone end up in the box? Maybe I put it in a box and then put that box in a birdhouse and then I forgot? Maybe I tripped and fell and it landed in this box that fell into this birdhouse? And I didn't notice? Maybe? Maybe? You're still able to act reasonably after all this bewilderment. Your ability to reason may be the key to unlocking the truth. Try to remember the last time you used your phone. Probably right before I tripped and fell and dropped it into that box that fell into the birdhouse, I think. That's probably the last time I used it. Can you recall when you arrived at this cabin? No, I haven't been able to sleep for many days. It was a really crazy accident. It was. Okay, I'll stay quiet. You have no recollection of how you got to this place. Now that you reflect on it, you don't know where you are. This place is unfamiliar to you. You don't know how long you've been here. Coming to realize this must be frightening. Is it possible that you were the one to hide the phone? I already told you. I tripped and I fell and I dropped it into this box that fell into the birdhouse. You came here to seek solitude, to get your head straight. Your phone serves as a window to a world filled with violence and hypocrisy. You couldn't look the other way. You needed an exit from all that. You may have decided to resist temptation by tucking away your phone. Does that sound like something you'd do? It doesn't really line up with my tripping and falling story, but I guess it's possible. You find comfort in this assumption. You're mentally exhausted. You're not well. The night amplifies your thoughts. Everything feels more burdensome and impassable. You need to get some sleep. There could be clarity with the dawn. I'll try, but if you wake me up to go check the blinds again, I swear. Did you find it bizarre? See, this is why I can't sleep. Oh, you should really go to bed. Anyway, let me talk to you for an age. My brain is not helping. It's not helping. I'm trying to ignore you. I'm trying to go to sleep. I want to go to bed. When you think of something specific, it tends to manifest in one way or another. You may notice these things only when you pay attention to them. You find it somewhat uncanny, but believe there's really nothing else to it. But have you considered there could be something more? What? What more? A greater truth. Sometimes you feel like you're viewing the world through this thin, transparent veil. You find it hard to believe anything is real. Do you ever find yourself consumed by compulsive thoughts? Thoughts that you don't share with anyone. Thoughts that cause you anxiety and stress. Sometimes, even happy memories feel boundless and imperfect without a reason. The veil may not exist after all. It may be your mind trying to protect itself from prolonged stress. Maybe you should seek help. Maybe. You may be right, brain. The longer it takes, the easier it is to procrastinate. You should think about it. I already said maybe you're right. I agreed with you. The best thing for you right now is to get some rest. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm trying. Oh, this is a bad dream. This is a bad dream. I don't like it. Bad. You're screaming in the darkness, leaning against a cold concrete wall. You're looking at yourself with the eyes of someone else. Ah! The gas mask guy. Abrupt flashes of mindless gore. Your body is shaking and writhing without control. You're attempting to avert your gaze. Okay, close your eyes. It's bad. But you can't tear your eyes away from the gray walls in the gray corner. It's bad. 15. You've seen flashes of a triangular silhouette on the horizon. It's towering on the black water. Waves at its pulse. Brown noise as its voice. It's calling you. Bad triangle. No. Urgency. Disarray. Despair. Shame. Panic. But only briefly. A mere echo of the screams remains. You're furthering away. You're floating to safety. Next dream. Oh gosh, it's you! I'm the man in a gas mask, and I ask you this. Do you believe in my existence? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, at the very least you exist in my dreams, right? Will you trust my benevolence? I don't know, I saw you in that horrible nightmare where I was, like, being tortured or something. But you're always nice in this dream, right? Do we like the gas mask man? We have to make a decision. Are we like pro gas mask guy or an anti gas mask guy? The gas mask guy told us where our phone is, right? That's good. That's a point for good. Gas mask guy also stood outside of our window, really ominous. That's bad. That's point for bad. But maybe neutral? Maybe a neutral point? Maybe gas mask man just didn't really know how to communicate? Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to say that I trust you, even though I don't, because I want to be on your good. I want to be chill with you. Will you accept my truth? Yes. I'll accept it. I don't know what that means. I'll listen. I'll listen to your truth. If I lead, will you follow? I don't know about that. That's a big ask, what you're asking. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe no. Maybe I had to think about it. Can I think about it? Can I answer this question in the next stream, I think? You're very close to fully accepting me. You've been confined for too long. You need to see what's on the other side of the veil. I can show you. The path is concealed within the gallery. Cool. I'll check that out. Thank you. Gas mask guy. It looks like you won't be getting any sleep. Yeah. You can't shake the image of the man in the gas mask from your head. Do you think he's malevolent? I don't know if he's malevolent. I think he might be doing his own thing, and sometimes, you know, like standing outside my window, was that for me? I don't think so. I don't think that was for my benefit. Telling me where my phone was? Maybe was for my benefit? Right? Like, so I think he's just sort of doing his own stuff. I'm gonna say not malevolent, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I do find him suspicious. That's true. I find him suspicious. But he's done you no harm. Not yet, anyway. Maybe he's trying to help you. You need closure. You need to find clarity amid this dissonance. You're tired of temporarily mending your well-being. You want to find something long-lasting. Isn't that the reason you came here? You must make it through the night. Maybe you should listen to the man in a gas mask. Maybe he's the only one who can help you. I don't know how. I mean, he wants me to look at a gallery. Is there a gallery in this cabin? You need to step outside the logic. Maybe there's a clue in what he said. You remember him mentioning a gallery. Could it mean the gallery on your phone? Oh, yeah, that's right. Phones have galleries. Could be worth a look. Yeah, maybe we should look at our phone. That's a good point. Unlock the phone. Oh, that's this house, right? You unlocked your phone. The gallery is already open. It's a picture of the cabin you're in. You must have taken this photo on your arrival, even though you can't remember doing so. This was before I tripped. Swipe right? There are no more recent pictures available. This is the latest photo. Swipe left. It's a picture of your friends. Aww. Those are my friends. You remember the day you took this photo. It was an unusually sunny day and warm, an unusually sunny and warm mid-fall day. I know how to talk. I know how to read. I've done it before and I'll do it again. You all went out to enjoy the sunshine and a few drinks. Later, it started pouring like never before. You were all wet and cold, but happy at the end of the day. It's a memory to treasure. You're wondering how your friends are doing. Do you think you've been a good friend? I hope I've been a good friend. You feel like you've taken your friends for granted. Thanks for the lurk, Brighter. You should call them more frequently. Ask them how they're doing more often. Do not let them fade out of your life. You'll need them in their laughter. Swipe. Oh, a puppy. You're still struggling to watch photos of her. She passed away recently. You miss her so much that there are no words to describe it. You feel like you let her down? You knew she was old and not well. You did the right thing by letting her go. Deep down inside, you understand and accept this. There will come a day when grief turns into a fond memory. What's this? A picture of an old mill. You find it somehow familiar. You've seen it near the cabin. Yet you cannot remember taking this picture. Oh, this was probably the gas mask guy then. A sense of dread is starting to build within you as you realize the order of the photos. You took this picture before your dog passed away. This image is months old. You don't remember when you came here. But you're sure you came here after saying goodbye to your dog. Your head is trying to process the paradox. Have you been here before? I must have. I must have been here before. You already done all this? Are you trapped in some unnatural cycle? I mean, maybe I just drove by and saw an old mill and took a picture. And forgot about it because it wasn't that big of a deal. Everything's been such a blur to you lately. Be that as it may, can you see something strange in this image? Can I see something strange in this image? No, not really. Maybe there's something in one of the windows, but I'm not sure. Impossible to say. Oh, yeah. Phones. Phones have zoom ability. Let's zoom. The gas mask guy! Bum bum bum. What do you think you saw? There was somebody in the picture. It wasn't you. Well, obviously, because I took the photo, right? Wasn't me. You must have taken the photo. Oh, wait. Maybe I came here with my friends, and then I was in the mill, and they took my photo? That's also possible, right? And maybe I'm the gas mask guy? You find the current turn of events terrifying. This is the moment when your logic begins to fail you. The great disorder in your head is spiraling out of control. You can feel it physically bounding your head, attempting to break free. There is no way for you to gain control. You've resisted for so long. You can't hold it. You must surrender to chaos. I don't know. I don't know if I must. What do you have to lose? It sounds pretty bad. I don't know. I just don't want to surrender to chaos. I just don't want to. I think I don't want to. The things you're holding on to no longer have much value for you. You're starting to cave in. This amorphous mass of anxiety and stress has grown unbearable. It's physically begun to weigh down on your shoulders. The dawn could help alleviate some of your burdens, but you can't shoulder them for the night. You must act before you get crushed under all that weight. Okay, what should I do? Find the man in a gas mask. You must confront him if he's real. You must cast him away if he's a figment of your imagination. Go to the old mill. Seek out to him. I do think that maybe we shouldn't be doing this at like 3 in the morning in the rain. But sure. Let's go. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Let's do it. Yep, it's really raining out there. The front door's open yet again. Can you remember if you closed it? I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm not sure if I did. You can't recall the exact moment. You didn't focus on remembering it. You were anxious earlier when you noticed the door was open. Surely you wanted to avoid repeating your mistake. Yeah, but I think I was like really focused on the box, right? So how come the door is open? Who else could it be? The gas mask guy? I think I just don't know if I believe that the gas mask guy is like in the real world. Okay, if it was me, I probably would have closed the door. Especially like I went back to bed. Yeah, what if I'm actually in the gas mask guy's home? That's a good point. But I also feel like, you know, I'm under a lot of stress. I don't want to freak myself out anymore. If I'm like, oh, it was probably somebody else, then I'm just going to be, like, really stressed out about it. I think I'm gonna gaslight myself. I think that that's the right thing to do, is to just gaslight myself. It was me. It was me. I probably did it. It was me. Yeah, it was me. I did it. Yeah. I feel like that's the most likely explanation. But you can't be sure. It leaves you in a doubt. Suddenly, your thoughts are drawn to a strange feeling. Let's look at our left wrist. Does your hand feel numb? Okay, I know this feeling. Sometimes you feel like there's something more than blood coursing through your veins. These thoughts come to you with urgency. You don't know why. Your thoughts are not related to anything concrete. They're just thoughts. Try not to think about it. Instead, set your mind to the old mill. You're bound to find answers there. Yeah, also, if you hold your hand up and, like, stretch it above your head and, like, kind of, like, pull your fingers back and forward very slowly when you're feeling like that, it helps. But yeah, let's just go to the mill. Let's just go to the mill. How strange. You feel more at ease now that you're out of the cabin. Yeah. Previously, it was the other way around. A drizzling rain has replaced the chilly autumn wind. It's still cold outside, but you don't mind. You welcome it. Any physical sensation draws you closer to reality. It guides you in the right direction and allows you to breathe more freely. You can feel the gravel beneath your feet more distinctly. A feeling that provides you comfort. A feeling that reassures you of your existence in this space. You are here. You're alive. If you could feel such presence and connection, if only you could feel such presence and connection more often. You think it's unfair. You're not a bad person. Why are you being tormented like this? You put on a brave face and pretend that you're fine. You make sure they don't see how broken you are. But is that strength or quite the opposite? How much of yourself are you willing to keep hidden? Be that as it may, you should get going. This path leads to the old mill. Yeah, let's go. Let's see. The old mill lies just beyond the ridge. You're almost there. I know I heard something. You thought you heard something, but I know I heard something. It sounded like a branch snapping nearby. A strange feeling comes over as you realize that you're not alone. Take a moment to steady your breath. Try to avoid paying too much attention to the sound of your breathing. Let it come naturally. Trick yourself into thinking of something else. You've got this. Can you see something moving in the distance? Yes. Yes, I can. It's moving kind of quickly, actually. It's coming this way. Yeah, that's quite large, I think. It's not the man in the gas mask. It's a grizzly bear. You must stay very still. Hello, bear. Can you feel a surge of adrenaline kicking in? Your heart is thumping in your chest. Fight or flight. But you can't run. It would be suicidal to start running. You should retrace your steps slowly back the way you came. But your legs are feeling like jelly. You struggle to move them. You struggle to stand still. The tension has become intolerable. You must get out of this situation. You want to close your eyes and count to 10. Out of sight, out of mind. Live or die. Throw yourself to a chance. Sure. If that will help me calm down. 1, 2. I don't think this is going to help me calm down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you think that the bear's gonna be right in front of my face? Oh, it was fine. You're slowly looking at your surroundings, but you can't see the bear anymore. It didn't see you as a threat. You were defenseless, but it meant you no harm. It looks like you're safe. You've never encountered a grizzly before. You feel both shaken and exhilarated by this encounter. Bears have always been meaningful to you in some way. They periodically appear in your dreams. Do they? So far it's just the gas mask guy. Do you believe that your dreams are trying to tell you something? Maybe, in a way. You found a pattern in their appearance. Bears may symbolize a significant change in your life. Be that as it may, you should get going. The old mill is waiting for you just over that ridge. Yeah, let's go. Saving. Oh, it's like a house. You're here at the old mill. The night has reached its darkest moment. There's very little light left. You feel the coldness differently when in darkness. You find it more piercing and desperate. You feel it's unforgiving and somehow more final. You no longer welcome it. The drizzle has soaked your clothes. You're tired and cold. The old mill looks deserted. The unpleasant scent of damp, swollen wood fills your nostrils. You're thinking of turning back, aren't you? No. No one would blame you if you did. It looks like there's nothing here. This is such a hard pill to swallow for you. Deep down inside, you believe that you would find something here. Oh, the lights just turned on. Your heart skips a beat. The old mill comes alive. You're starting to feel dizzy due to the sudden rush of thoughts and emotions. You stand quietly, trying to steady your breathing and soothe your head. But there's no way to separate and organize your thoughts. They come like flashes. You can grab them briefly before you realize they're gone. How could anyone navigate their way through such cacophony? Broken words are spiraling from this chaos into your head. I am waiting for you. Bum, bum, bum. You feel shaken and at your limit. You must focus all your remaining energy. He's waiting for you in the old mill. Well, let's go. You're standing at the bottom of the stairs that lead to the old mill. You feel hesitant to take these steps. There's no clarity in the storm inside your head. How could philosophy and spirituality shake hands with logic? Where do you draw the line? For all that you know, these could be the first steps to psychosis, or the last. I just think that it's bothering us and maybe we should check it out. You wish you could silence the voices, but you can't. They're constantly looking for meaning. They're searching for anything to explain this mad world. This can't be all that there is. So here you stand at the front of your mountain, or foot of your mountain. Same difference. Are you ready to take these steps? Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. You can no longer rely on logic. There is a man in a gas mask waiting for you in the old mill. He may hold an explanation. The moment has come. Does it matter? I did my left wrist. Maybe I should move with my right leg. Balance. 5th step. You can't take stairs without counting the steps. You haven't found a way to ignore the urge, and you're not even sure you'd want to. The number of steps could hold a deeper meaning. There may be a hidden and recurring pattern waiting to be revealed. That doesn't make much sense, does it? You feel conflicted. But you won't stop counting. Not now. Let's go. 10. You're nearly there with just a few steps remaining. You can feel a cold shiver run repeatedly over your body. You're starting to breathe more consistently as the light from the mill grows brighter. It carries a sense of relief, a promise of warmth. It offers you shelter from this darkness. Yeah, 15 is the scary one. They're almost at the top. Alright, let's go. 15 steps if you count the landing, which you always do. 15. Do you think it's yet another sign or a mere coincidence? It's a coincidence. Maybe. But out of all the numbers, it had to be 15. You found the stairs to the old mill mentally draining. Both your body and mind are weary, but you're finally here. The storm is raging, as are your restless thoughts. There's nothing but this old door between you and the man in a gas mask. For the first time, could there be clarity in the chaos? A glimpse of hope? Let's go. Open the door. Come on. Don't do this to me. Get in there. Let's meet him. Triangle. That's the bad shape. The gas mask. Don't be afraid. The gas mask guy is the triangle. I'm no longer a mere shadow or a voice in your head. I led you here. I guided your hand with whispers into your ear. I permeated your dreams and thoughts like ink bleeds into a black water. I was born from silence. Yeah. I've manifested in the shadow of the gray corner. I am night without a dawn. What's up? What's up? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You sense something almost tangible in the darkness. You've come so close, you can almost reach out and touch it. But you still don't know what it is. Yet, you've heard the waves whisper of its existence. Listen closely. These waves are born from the pulse of the triangular pyramid. Yes, the one that you've seen in your dreams. It stands on black water behind the all-distorting veil. Your search for something more has finally come to an end. You can find the truth that you've been craving for in the 3 faces of the pyramid, but it lies hidden behind the veil, which you can only perceive in darkness. Therefore, I had to challenge your logic and reason. I disguised myself in your silence. I wore you out with the endless whispers from the quiet. I filled you with doubt and resentment. I introduced you to the necessary darkness. I'll show you the truth that is good and just. The truth that is concealed by the all-distorting veil. I want to know the truth. Tell me the truth. Show it to me. Show it to me. You've sensed that there's more that meets the eye. You've known it for a long time. You must look past things that are holding you here. I've observed your loved ones from the darkness. I've stood in the shadow of the gray corner. I've heard them quietly whisper their prayers. You're causing them heartache. Oh, don't do that to me. No, 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 no. No, that's wrong. That's not correct. You are incorrect. They know the weight of the worries that you're carrying. Where were they when you needed them the most? You shouldn't give them Another thought. They're nothing but silhouettes distorted by the great veil. No, also incorrect. I think that you said nothing but lies. You must cut any ties that you have left with this world, for the veil's greatest trick was to disguise itself in the light. Only then can you plummet into the blackness where the veil cannot exist. Look at my eyes, for they are like knives, and with my gaze I'll cut through the great veil, and I'll show you the way. I'll walk you across the black water. I'll help you tear down the veil once and for all. I first came to you in your dreams. Now accept me in the flesh. No. Don't be afraid. No. Alright, let's see what happened to our hands. You have poison coursing through your veins. A cancer that stops you from seeing and sensing what is real. It has deceived you with false things to keep you tamed and content. But in the dark, you started to sense its presence. It's difficult to turn away from love, joy, and happiness. It is hard to close your eyes for the last light, but know that this light I speak of is artificial and false, and because of the nature of things, you must bleed. With my eyes, I will release the poison out of you. No, I think that we should probably not. You're thinking of your loved ones. Let go. Let go of the ties that keep you here. Go. What can I do? I'll wash away your fear in the darkness. What if I just keep saying no? Nice. Alright, I guess I'm gonna let you take all of the poison out of my veins. Okay. Clarity. Yeah. You're very unwell. Things are not okay. Things are not okay at all. I guess I'd like to let go of the Discord because I think that would be good. Yeah, that's good. I think. Leave all the woe to the other side of the veil. Breathe slowly. Listen. Can you hear the dissonance drowning in the sea? Can you hear it sinking in the beautiful brown noise? I think I will listen to the sea. There is no false light where the water begins. Just listen to the ocean. How beautiful. I love the sea. Oh, look at this. A triangle? It's very bright. Goodbye. Yeah, I guess I can hear you. Something is happening. The pyramid has risen from the surface of the black water. It's slowly rotating in the air. Its base is turning into a face, and its face is turning into a base. A new truth has emerged. Is it too late? Please help me. I realize the truth has an ever-shifting nature. Can you hear me? I'll repeat. The truth has an ever-shifting nature. Can you hear me? I'll scream into the black water. The truth has an ever-shifting nature. I don't know what becomes of me. Help. Hello? Hi. Hello there. Thank you for playing Without a Dawn. Hi. I hope you enjoyed my little game. I did like it. Yeah, I liked it. Phew. That's a relief. Thanks. It took me approximately a year to create this game. I spent lots of time rewriting the dialogue and recreating the art, among other tasks. It feels like I did 5 things for one to stick. That's not a very sustainable way to create games. But with this game, I felt I could spend more time refining the smaller details. I always approached this project more as an art than a game. Creating a thought-provoking and mature tale of the human psyche was tough. I had to constantly put myself in the dark place to bring this work into existence. Yet, at the same time, this project was a labor of love. I'm very proud of how it turned out. I want to thank my wife, Jenny, for her continuous support and help. Also, thanks to my kids. This is very cute. Thanks to the local game dev community. Sharing a drink is always a pleasure. And huge thanks to you all for encouraging me through social media. Aww. Would you consider dropping a review? I'm sorry. I'm not going to. There's no harm in asking. We did it. Do you think there are multiple endings? Or do you think it's very, like, there were different decisions that we could make, like, anytime that it was, like, do something, the game kind of, like, forced you to do it. So, like, I think that no matter what, you're going to end up at the mill. But do you think that, like, oh, if you say that you don't believe him, that, you know what I mean? Like, those things were actual choices. Let me see. Even if it's just, like, different, text, even if the only difference is that, like, it's different dialogue, I would probably count it. Let me look at this.